Hello and welcome to a quick middle of the day update for Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin, it looked a little bit as if the triangle would break here to the upside. Hasn't done it yet, and I don't assume the triangle is broken. So I have adjusted the internals of this triangle wave count. Obviously, if you followed the previous videos, you know that ideally I'd like to see an extension in wave 5 higher. If we don't get it and we break below micro support, then we are already in the larger degree fourth wave, which would allow for a deeper pullback before we move up in the larger degree fifth wave. If you'd like to see a little bit more context, check out my previous video from today. We talked about the daily chart as well. I just wanted to explain here the wave count. So obviously the way I had it before was here wave D, wave E, and we talked about, okay, wave E could be complete. If we now see a breakout to the upside, above the D wave and then followed by a break above the B wave, then we are running in wave 5 to 36 to 38K. Now that breakout never happened, made a slightly higher high, but basically it had validated with that the triangle as it is. Ideally a breakout would have followed, which can still happen, but I just don't see it at this stage. Just note that a breakout from a triangle is typically swift and sharp, typically quite aggressive, but the opposite is the case here. So what does that mean? That means that, well, either it breaks out now, okay, but again, when a triangle breaks, it's typically quite aggressive. Now, okay, if it doesn't break out, what could it be? Well, it could be just an extension of the triangle. So it might have just reset the wave D. And then we will still have a wave E to come. This would be another higher low, and it should stay above the C wave low. So it needs to stay above 33,430 basically. If it breaks below that level, well, then I will assume that we are already in the larger degree fourth wave, okay? Now just change the internals here of this wave structure, and it would, that's basically the fallback option, also in an overall uptrend, but the idea that this third wave already topped here. That's possible, and it would be possible in an ABC structure where we say, okay, we had an A wave down, and then this was a B wave, and we're coming down in the C wave. And then within the B wave, we had A, B, C, and we're now basically coming down in the last leg down of wave 4, and could then come down a little lower, obviously, which wouldn't be bearish, but it would be a deeper pullback. In this scenario, ideally, I don't want the price to break below 30,510. I would allow it to go down all the way to 29,450, but already below $30,510, probabilities will start to shift. So it's either a direct breakout from here. Okay, you could do a higher low in the E wave, but then it should break out and then come down in the larger degree fourth wave. Or we go down more directly, which is fine because we've, the time this is spending in this structure here, it's quite long, and I think it's quite an obvious triangle. It's quite an obvious flag pattern, maybe a bit too obvious. But anyway, if it's forming a higher low, then we have again a triangle complete, and we can get that breakout. Obviously, a direct breakout is possible, but it would just need to do it. The bulls need to show up, and it would be a confirmed breakout with above 35,140. So if we break above these highs, but it's just not showing it yet. Okay, it's lots of rejections there. Still consolidating on a fairly high level. But what I mean is, to complete the triangle, if we make another higher low, then it can restart from there. It must not go below the C wave low, because then we have, and I'll label that for you, we just have an extended ABC structure. So 3 waves down in A, 3 waves up in B, and then the C wave down. Let me make that a bit larger for you. And I'll highlight it in yellow. A wave, A wave here, which bottomed on the 24th of October. High B wave, okay, not an overshooting one, at least not yet, and then a C wave down. And within the B wave, we had an A, B, C, and it looks a bit like a 5-wave move here, maybe as a diagonal. So that's all okay, these are the two main options that I'm tracking at the moment. So anything else? No, that's fine. That's fine. That's what I'm tracking. These are the two main scenarios, and yeah, we just need to let the market do its thing now. So hopefully you like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, if you're interested in the S&P 500 as well as updates about stocks, then check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You can find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.